Hey, Ravioli. Hi. Come on.
The story of Ravioli, the cat who found his own treehouse. Today I want to tell you about Ravioli, the little orange cat who walked into my life so unexpectedly and ended up changing my family forever. And wait until you hear about the real estate he owns up in a tree. It all started on what seemed like just another ordinary workday. A coworker came up to me and said, "Hey Lisa, there's a kitten over by building 2. I think somebody dumped him." And just like that, that was the moment Ravioli entered my life. I hurried over, and there he was, this tiny orange kitten, hiding behind a big piece of machinery. His fur was greasy and dirty, his eyes wide with fear, as if the whole world had turned its back on him. My heart broke right then, and in that instant, I knew I wasn't gonna leave him there. I scooped him up, brought him home, and gave him a name, Ravioli. That night, I gave him a warm bath. As I gently washed the grease out of his fur, he leaned into me, almost as if he knew he had finally found a safe place. From the very beginning, Ravioli was just the sweetest soul. He loved everybody in the house, even made friends with our dog, which I honestly never expected. But as time went on, I realized something. He wasn't just a house cat. He had the heart of an adventurer, the spirit of a wanderer. Ravioli loved the outdoors, and in our big yard, he became especially drawn to one place, the old pecan tree right in the middle. He'd climb up, stretch out on the branches, sometimes staring at the sky, sometimes just dozing off in the sunshine. My husband would often watch him and half-jokingly say, maybe I should build him a little staircase up there. And then one day, he actually did it. Piece by piece, step by step, he built a sturdy staircase up that tree. But he didn't stop there. One evening, he turned to me with a grin and said, "What if we build him a treehouse?" And that's exactly what he did. Ravioli became the proud owner of his very own little wooden treehouse, his private getaway nestled up in the branches. Every night, when the sky turned dark, Ravioli would climb into that house and curl up to sleep. I'd bring his food right out to him. And every morning, when my husband and I stepped outside, Ravioli would peek out, let out the happiest little meow, and then trot down the staircase to greet us. We live on about 13 acres, with a small stretch of woods behind our home. Ravioli loves to wander back there, sometimes disappearing for hours. But no matter how far he roams, he always comes back to his tree and his house. In the winter, when the air gets too cold, we set up heated cat houses on the porch so he has options. And you know what's funny? My husband once built a tree house for our daughter in the woods, And Ravioli has claimed that one too. That's his little vacation home. Some evenings, I'll sit on the porch, look up at Ravioli resting peacefully in his treehouse, and I get choked up. It's hard to believe that the scruffy abandoned kitten I once found now has a life so full, so safe, so loved. People often say, when you rescue an animal, sometimes it's really them who rescue you. I never fully understood that until Ravioli, but now I do. He brings me joy every single day. He reminds me that love and kindness can grow in the most unexpected places. And if you're thinking about adopting a pet, my advice is simple. Do it with your whole heart. Be ready. All it takes is a safe place, some basic care, and an open heart. That's enough to give a little soul a second chance. You may think you're the one saving them, but sometimes they're the ones who end up saving you. If this story brought a smile to your face, I hope you'll give it a like, share it with someone who loves animals, and subscribe for more heartfelt stories. Because little ones like Ravioli, they deserve to be loved, and they deserve for their stories to be told.